Today we will be going over the procedure for troubleshooting and cleaning HP LaserJet color transfer belts. And we'll begin this by just briefly going over what the transfer belt does. It takes a mixture of the different toners, lays them down on the belt, and then applies them to the paper evenly. Now the top five problems we see with belts are dings and dents, toner reservoir becoming full, and then toner pouring back out onto the belt, worn belt, and cleaning blade warping. And also not resetting the page count is another big one. So now before attempting any of these physical solutions, we suggest running several calibrations on the laser printer, and that should take care of most image defects. So warning service note will begin with do not touch any of these transfer belts with your bare hands. The oils on your hands can damage the belt. Rotating the black polymer belt in the wrong direction, especially on these newer models, the ones with these pinball flippers here, can damage the belts because the wiper blade in the toner hopper can become warped and damage the belt as well. On the legacy models, the 5500, 4650s, you don't have that problem, so you can rotate it either way you want. Next, do not touch the transfer belt by it's suggested you don't touch the black polymer. Really just handle it from the sides, the left and right, and when handling it, try and, as much as you can, handle it by the black hard plastic on the sides here. And then finally, to minimize the exposure to light. If you're working on it for 10-20 minutes, that's fine, but anything longer than that, you could run into a problem of the belt being damaged. It's light sensitive. So printer defects related to bad transfer belts, you will find registration errors, blurring print, spotting, color fringing, light or dark streaks on edges, faded print, repeated defects. Now we are going to go over the correct procedure, as I said, on the rotating the belt on these newer machines where HP inverted the transfer belt horizontally. They have hoppers on them. Prior to that, the toner was just collected in the toner cartridge. So it is suggested you position the belt towards you, where the handles, both the left and the right blue tips you see there, as well as the flippers, are pointed towards the user. And from there, you'll approach it, and then you could, using the gear on the side here, you'll rotate it towards you, and you'll see the belt moving towards you. That is the correct way to prevent any damage. I'm going to try and zoom up here and see if I can get some of to show you what a ding looks like on here. You can see now any type of dings and dents will show up on an image defect as a repetitive image spaced out. So very hard to capture on this. It's a very fine defect, but it is there. And as far as cleaning the belt, you suggested that you use just light alcohol and a lint-free wipe, and you'll just spray and clean and each section of the belt as you go, and then rotate a new section. And while you're doing this, it's inspect for any dings, scratches, or wrinkles. If you do find them, they really cannot be repaired. You need a replacement belt at that point. Now if you're now as far as cleaning beyond that, if you're using one of these newer transfer belts with the toner hopper, we suggest by just opening the vent around the toner hopper, dumping out any excess toner into a can, or using a toner vac to get as much out as you can. Beyond that, at your own peril, you can use compressed air and try blow some of it out. It's suggested you don't go full throttle on using compressed air. Push quarter way, halfway on the trigger, because as these do have seals that you could blow out by going full throttle. Now, as far as the belts usage, HP, the recommendation HP has and is programmed in a lot of these models is about 125, 140,000 pages, and an alert message will be tripped off on the control panel asking the user to perform maintenance or replace the transfer belt. So now a lot of our transfer belts have, or the ones that need them anyway, have the reset device built in, a fusible link that just resets the page count, and that handles most of the issues. We do sell a device here. If you perform the cleaning yourself, there's a device that will reset in unlimited uses. You could use it on the 4700, a number of color printers, 6015 and 880, where you can reset the transfer belt unlimited times on the printer without just by using the device. It's something you cannot do in a control panel. And that is it. So if you enjoy these videos, please make sure you like and subscribe to our channel and visit us online at metrofuser.com.